The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to Glenn in Massachusetts. Hey, Glenn, what's going on?
You know what is good for us is Tom O'Brien providing an unbiased source of information for us investors. You don't have an agenda. It's just to cut through everything and to give us the facts. I want to thank you.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
And now, here's Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 2 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day out there, safe day. Let's make it a great night. In fact, I should be saying we go 24/7 now, folks. My show goes 2 hours a day, but TFNN goes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right at TFNN. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Cultivate wisdom. You don't need to accumulate knowledge to become wise. Anyone can become wise. When you become wise, you respect your body, you respect your mind, and you respect your soul. When you become wise, your life is controlled by your heart, not your head. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow up 14, NASDAQ down 1, S&P's up 2, gold contract up $19.80, trading at $1,475 an ounce. Silver up $1.85, trading out at $42.09, new high. Platinum up $19.50 at $1,795 an ounce. Copper flat at $4.30 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1.33, trading out at $108.44. Dollar index. Bonds down 7 ticks at 119.19. Dollar index down 30 ticks at 74.85. Euro up 48 ticks at 144.90. Yen down 40 ticks, trading out at 83.44. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world and the world of the S&Ps? Let's take a look at them. What do you have out here? S&Ps today gets to 1302. You close out at 1314. Bottom line, can't get it to higher price. Tried it all day to get it to higher price, couldn't handle it. What does that set up? Get option expiration tomorrow. You know, we have the low of the high of the low of the 16th, which is game. We're at 1314 right now, which where game there is 1280. We go over to the Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow. What you have with the Dow is this. Dow Industrials. You get a doji in the middle of a downtrend. Many times those are just halfway moves on the way down. That's what I expect you got here. The top of that number is 12,440. You get 12,163. That'll bring it down to that 11,853 level, which is the high of the 16th. The composite, NASDAQ composite, we have with the composite here is this. Now, the composite, bottom line, you had a sideways move in the composite. That still, though, couldn't get action going. What we did do a really sideways move, though, at 2760. That got into the low of the 12th, and basically it rejected it. Let's go over to the 3 Qs. You take a look at the 3 Qs. What the 3 Qs did, and this is where you're going to see this, baby. The 3 Qs, what we had done, we came down on Monday with 50 million. You go up today in 50 million. Bottom line is that when all's said and done, Google just came out with numbers. Google closed at $578. That's trading down right now 30, 50, 61, 71, 81, $27. It's trading out at $551. That's going to put a number on the NASDAQ. Now, what Google is doing, folks, okay, we've been talking about Google. It has 2 high-volume lows out here. 553 was the high-volume low from November 30th. You had 551 from the 16th. Bottom line, it's going to go finish closing up that gap. That gap at Google, the top of that gap was 545. The bottom for close up is 540. And right now, it's at 551. So don't be surprised if that little baby is not closed up tomorrow morning. That's going to, Apple. Let's go over to Apple. Now, what was really interesting into the close out here, folks, was this. They were selling Apple in a big way. It was a good seller in Apple right coming into the close. Not so much in Google. Not much at all in Google, matter of fact. But I was watching Apple. I says, you know what, man? Who's ever selling Apple knows what Google's numbers are. Bottom line, speculation. Let's put it that way. bottom line is that they did the right thing. Why? Apple closed at 332.42. It's trading at 332.20. No big deal. But what you will see is that you'll see Apple go for the same swing point. Now, if you look at Google or Apple, it's the same numbers. No, it's the same days. You're dealing with, on Apple, you're dealing with the 18th of January. It came down hard to 326, 67 million. It came down hard again to 326 with 41 million. And what we have here is that Apple is coming out with the numbers after the close next on the 20th. So you can expect there's going to be some destruction there. We go over to the gold contract. Gold out here today, folks. GCM. Gold goes to a price point. There she is. Okay, so gold goes to 1475. Closes at its highs. You do 147,000 contracts. Bottom line, that's saying, hey, bottom line, coming into a Friday, that's saying it's going to go for those highs tomorrow, which is 1478. We'll see what it does up at those highs. Silver, we take a look at the silver contract. What we have with silver out here, silver goes to highs today, closes at highs today. What silver did is this. Silver closed at the high, which is, just the bottom line is that the high on, let's see, on Monday was 41.97. It closed at 40.62. What we had there, we had, let's see, we had 123,000 contracts. We are at 95,000. Bottom line, coming into a Friday, you can expect a nice, highly volatile Friday, no doubt. And in particular, you have option expiration, so there's going to be a lot of action tomorrow. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go to Mark in Tampa. Hey, Mark, what's going on?
Hey, Tommy, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great. You having a good day out there?
It's a beautiful day out here. I hope this weather stays around. But
yeah, I know.
Hey, Tommy, this gold here is like, never seems to fall back, but we'll just be patient and wait for those buys. Hey, I'd call
what buys are we talking about?
Well, it's about on the gold. I get your gold thing. I'm waiting for, like, maybe GOLD and all them, but that's a different story. I'll wait for your saying on that one. I called about JDSU.
Okay.
And
let's take a look. You get JDS Uniphase. The low is $9. The high is $29. This is a test measurement optical product telecommunications service provider. Okay.
Okay. Today I bought a third position at 18.20.
Okay.
And I just wanted to hope. I should have probably called yesterday and asked you about it. But
no, that's cool. I mean, if you're going to scale into it, there's nothing wrong with that. The bottom of that scale should be 1750, so that's a good scale. That's all right. I mean, it's going to, my take is that that'll fill that gap, but there's nothing wrong with scaling it. Because what you have here is this, folks, on JDSU, it's filling up its gap. It's coming in with dramatically lighter volume. What you do have now is this, which is pretty neat. See, when you do this, he knows that it's Thursday already. The weekly is dramatically lighter. The daily has already rejected it. So yeah, you get action, man. I mean, the third is fine. But don't get greedy. Just scale third, a third, a third, because this will close that gap at 1750, man. It's deviant, I know. But my take is that it will close the gap.
all right, just want to thanks for reconfirming it.
Cooking, brother.
Have a good one, Tom.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Let's go to Sam in Orlando. Hey, Sam, what's going on?
What's going on, sir? How you doing?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, hey, let me ask you, do you listen to me on the radio or the internet?
I do both.
Okay, cool. What are we going to look at?
NVIDIA.
NVIDIA. Let's take a look. You get NVIDIA. They develop market three-dimensional graphic processors. The low is $8. The high is $26. The PE is $28. Okay, so do you own this? We looking to buy it? What are we doing here?
I was thinking of getting in there.
Okay, let's take a look. What you have here with NVIDIA, folks, is this. NVIDIA took off at a price point of $15.90. That was on January 5th. Goes nonstop to $26. It's pulled back. I mean, what you can do is this, okay? You know, just like Mark was doing, your bottom line is you can scale into this baby. The first scale like a third of a position would be 1737 all the way down to 1590. That's the way that's set up. You got a nice bump in this today, no doubt. Let me see when they're coming out with numbers. May 13th, they're coming out with numbers, so that's quite a bit away. This will, you'll see some pressure on this the next few days. Like right now, because of the Google numbers, it's already down 20 cents. Not that that's a lot, but there's going to be pressure all over the place on these Google numbers, on Apple coming, Apple is getting hammered out here today. Someone's selling Apple, too. Between those two alone, that'll put pressure on the NASDAQ.
Okay.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
Thank you very much.
Let's go to Andy in Boulder, Colorado. Hey, Andy, what's going on?
Hey, Tom. Got a lot of snow out here.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah. I had about 8 inches on my deck this morning.
Oh, isn't that cool, man? That's a beautiful thing, man. Well, listen, I'm gonna be out in let's see, what day am I in Boulder? I gotta find out what day I'm in Boulder. I haven't been in Boulder so long, man. I just absolutely love Boulder. Let's see.
That's nice.
Where am I? May 18th.
18th.
Yeah, I don't think you'll snow by then, will you?
You never know.
Yeah, totally. What are we going to look at?
I got in the dollar at 21.76, the UUP.
Okay.
And I don't know if I should hang on or not.
Let's take a look. Let's go over to the dollar index first. We take a look at the dollar index. Dollar index today, folks, what it did, it traded from 75.37 down to 74.83. If we do the continuous contract, we go into the continuous contract. What we're dealing with right now is we're dealing with we're at 74.88. Now, what this baby is doing is going after the November 27th of 2009 number. Now, the high of that number is 75.84. The low is 74.21. What I would do, Andy, is I'd just put your stop underneath that level. The reason being is that, now see, this is where this gets interesting, folks. The UUP, even with the dollar going down that far, the UUP itself is only, if it goes down that far, would only go down like 20 cents. That's how, if you understand how these work, this is where these get defensive on the way back. You follow me? So the UUP is not going to move that much with that actually coming down even 70 cents.
Okay.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. 877-927-6648. Well, let's go take a look at Google. There she is. She's there hammering. That gap is going to get filled, folks. Google closed out at 578. It's trading at 551. Let's take a look at the numbers. Google, the estimate was $8.11. They made $8.08. That's the bottom line. Top line number, the estimate was 6.32. They took in 6.54. That was actually an X item, though. But can you imagine taking in $6.5 billion, folks, in 90 days? That's a company, man. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.